Well, what is today's project? It has to do with this door. You open the door. Boy, it sounds like an earthquake when that door closes. That's because the door closer hinges need to be adjusted, the self-closing hinges. And see this hinge here? This is one of them. See this little pin right there? You can see there's little holes there. There's a hole, there's a hole, and there's holes like that all the way around that. I have to adjust that. You look at the hinges, see this top hinge, that's just a standard hinge. And the third one down, that's a standard hinge. And the one at the bottom, here's that little pin there again. See? That's the self-closing hinge. So I know on this door there's only 2 hinges that I have to adjust. If you want to learn how to do that, stick around. Yeah, you were probably looking at these pictures. Check this one out. I was probably 17 years old. Those are all rainbow trout, 9 of them. The smallest one, 17 inches, I think, and the largest one was 23 inches long. Yeah, what a great day that was. Now the first thing I have to do is find an Allen wrench. You see the top of that right there? See how it's like a hexagon, octagon? It's kind of hard to see it, but yes, an Allen wrench will fit in there. So that's the first thing I have to find, and I think that's the only thing I've got to find for this project. I'll be right back. Well, I found my Allen wrenches, and I'm hoping it's going to be one of these. Now, usually Allen wrenches come in a set with twice as many Allen wrenches on there, but I'm hoping that one of those is going to fit into the top of that. And let's just see if I can pick one of these and see. No, well, oh, hey, it's that one right there. And the trick with this is, when you get ready to put it in there, make sure you've got it in all of the way before you even move it. See, if I move it, see that pin wasn't even in all the way. It started slipping out. I'm not going to adjust that just yet. Okay, I want to explain just a few things before I do it. Now here's something you need to know before you start adjusting these. This pin sets in there and you've got to move this a little bit. I've got to figure out which way it goes. And see, it's going to go to the left a little bit. So when I set this on, I don't want to get this too close over this way to do it, because then I won't have enough room to let it off. You know, see, as I'm turning that, I want to push that in all the way and make sure it doesn't slip out, because once I pull this pin out, wow, look at that. See how that pin went in a little bit? It wasn't even in there all the way. Once I pull that pin out, the only thing that's holding this from zipping around and snapping on my finger or something is this Allen wrench, because I only want to move this one hole at a time, and in order to do that I have to go like that, pull the pin out, and then I've got to let it slide back this way. So I've got the Allen wrench too close to the door. I've got to get this way over here. You see what I mean? So that when I take that pressure off, I can put it into the next hole. I'm just going to go one hole at a time. I want to lessen the pressure. Okay? What this is doing is there's a spring in there and it's coiled up. So the tighter you can go, the more the door is going to close. So see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one pin at a time, and I'm going to end up doing this one too. See how far this pin sticks out? That's because it's probably slid out a little bit. It should be pushed in a little bit further than that. It shouldn't be sticking out that far. Yeah, it's just barely caught it. So see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this off one hole at a time. I'm going to do one at the bottom and one at the top. Shall we go ahead and do this? Let's do